Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say hi and have a quick check-in. I am waiting for my husband to come home, and I have dinner in what I call the magic pot, though it's technically called a pressure cooker. I call it the magic pot. We call it the magic pot here at home because it's magic. So I just threw together like a red lentil stew, and it'll be ready in 10 minutes. How cool is that? So hi, everybody. Colleen Patrick-Goudreau here. Thanks for following me here on Facebook and elsewhere. Certainly go follow me via my mailing list at joyfulvegan.com, and you'll get a free Joyful Vegan starter guide and some other goodies. And of course, you can check out my books, The Joy of Vegan Baking, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, The Vegan Table, Color Me Vegan, Vegan's Daily Companion on Being Vegan, and the 30-Day Vegan Challenge. Hey, Nikki. Oh, Charlie just joined us. So a couple things to just update you about. One is, I'll start with all things new. The new version of The Joy of Vegan Baking, which is coming out in 2017. The publisher wanted to do a new edition because the 10-year anniversary is coming up in 2017. And so they're doing all new photographs and a new design of the book. I don't know what it's going to look like. It's their this is, they're driving this whole thing. But we did shoot a new cover on Friday, or we shot photos for the new cover on Friday. So it's been a busy weekend. Hi, Emily. Hi, Marcos. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for joining as usual. And Charlie's right here, but you can't see him. I don't think you can see him. Oh, yay, Shannon. Welcome. So what I would recommend, I don't know how many more copies they have of the original Joy of Vegan Baking, but that will one day be a classic. I think it's already a classic. But it will one day be out of print, like that version, the original version that has the particular style and design of the original is going to be out of print someday soon. So I would recommend getting your copies from either Amazon or your signed copies from me before they're gone completely. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Joyty, is that how you say your name? Thank you. You're very sweet. And hello, Annie from Brooklyn. Everybody, you're so sweet. Just giving me so much love. So that's what we did on Friday. I was hoping it wouldn't take all day, but it was an all-day shoot, and I also have some new photos we'll be able to use for the website and for some other, for PR and that kind of thing. And we shot with a very good friend of mine, Michelle Kane from World of Vegan. So go follow her. Oh, Claire, when I say they'll be out of print, I mean that particular edition will eventually be gone. They'll sell out of that particular edition because they're printing a new one. They're coming out with a completely new edition with new design, new photos, same recipes. There aren't new recipes, but I've updated some content from the Joy of Vegan Baking because it's been 10 years and we've had some new developments in terms of products and just new things to say. But for the most part, the recipes are the same, but they're doing all new photos and all new new design, just kind of updating it. 10 years this book has been out. That means I'm 10 years older. Hey, Billy from Atlanta, good to see you. And Beckett from Portland, Rachel from North Carolina, and Cindy from Columbia, Missouri. Is there a training program for vegan activists debating counteracting the myths? I don't know if there's what it gets into, but there is the Vegan Main Street Academy that Victoria Moran founded, and you go and you do trainings to become a vegan coach in New York City, and I know a lot of people who've gone through it, and Victoria's amazing. She's a wonderful friend and amazing person. And so check out the Vegan Main Street. Was it Vegan Main Street? Did I say Vegan Mainstream? Vegan Main Street Academy. So I don't know how much they get into in terms of counteracting the myths. I think you'll find a lot of that on my podcast, but it's not obviously a training program. It's the podcast and other articles and talks and everything that I've given. I will tell the kiddies you love them, Claire. And I do include information about aquafaba, so that's an example. I don't change the recipes to reflect aquafaba. I don't have the time or resources to just change all the recipes to reflect aquafaba, but I definitely provided enough information for people to be able to use it in the recipes. And what else? What else? What else? Hey from Jersey, Paola. I'm going to be there very soon. Oh, lovely. I actually will be there on Tuesday. I'm flying into New Jersey on Tuesday. Um, how much coke did I do today? Is it because I seem high energy? First of all, it's like a really rude question, but if you mean I'm high energy, I feel like I'm low energy. This is pretty low energy for me. So not that much is my answer. Jennifer, Colleen, have you ever used hemp tofu? What? No, never. Never, ever, ever. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. That's insane. That's crazy. Nope. So the answer is no. Little bit of Coke, not so much hemp tofu. Kidding. Yeah, so Animal Activist Handbook by Matt Ball, and I think Bruce Friedrich wrote that as well. That's a good recommendation. Hello from Michael and Lisbeth. Hi, guys. Welcome. We just had a dinner party last night using recipes from your cookbook, The Vegan Table. Huge hit. That's awesome. I love that. That is so cool. What'd you make? What did you make? That's so awesome. I just love that. Okay, so that's announcement number one. Announcement number two is what? The New York Times letter that I talked about last week has been printed in the New York Times. So if you want to read that, first of all, go read the New York Times because I read it every day and it's my favorite news publication, print publication, and they have a few letters, and I'm really glad mine was included because, of course, there are scientists who are defending animal research, and I was really glad to be one of the voices in support of the article, which was talking about the ethical problems with animal research. So go check out the letter. I'm afraid to go and see if I can read it right now because I'm afraid I'm going to lose you guys. But it's a short letter, and you can see it below. And I'm really proud it was in there. And I'm right now working on another editorial for the Washington Post. Fingers crossed. But I spent hours today working on the proposal for the book. So I'm a little cross-eyed right now and looking forward to having a nice dinner with my husband and probably watching a movie tonight. Emily, hi Colleen, you've helped me so much to let go of my anger toward non-vegans in my life. You're so very inspiring. Thanks for all you do from Ottawa, Canada. Thanks, Emily. That means a lot. That really means a lot. Yeah, compassion has to be extended to everybody. And as I've said a million times, I was a compassionate person, deserving of compassion when I was eating, animal products. I just didn't know what I was contributing to. So I have to say that I probably responded much better to people who were compassionate towards me rather than people who were belligerent and angry and hostile. So I'm glad, because I don't think it's only more compassionate, I think it's more effective. So I'm glad that's helping you. Bye, Claire. Good to see you. And then one more announcement. Sorry, I keep looking because Charlie's looking at something. What are you looking at? One more announcement was what? The new podcast. So give me a thumbs up if you've seen the notice about the new podcast episode. So for those who aren't familiar with my podcast, it's Food for Thought. I've been doing my podcast for 10 years, and we cover a range of topics, and I talk a lot about language and how we talk about animals, and certainly our communication with non-vegans. So language and literature and communication is a really big part of my work. And you're welcome, Karen. You're welcome. Well, thanks for your open heart. And so I'm pretty excited about the new podcast episode. Give me a thumbs up if you've listened to it, because I'll be really impressed since I just put it out yesterday. So let me know if you've listened to it. Chris wrote, 8 years ago, I started listening to your podcast, and it helped me so much after my decision to become vegan. Thank you so much. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Chris. Really good to see you. Do I have to show you guys Charlie? I have no right hand. I have no right arm. I do not have the use of my right arm right now because Charlie's on my right arm. And of course, if Charlie's on my right arm, I can't move it. So I would turn the camera, but I can't do it with just one hand. I am right armless. This is what Lisbeth made for her dinner party using recipes from my vegan table. So she made the arugula fig salad. Then Michael made cauliflower ceviche from the Ravens cookbook, awesome, which I did write the forward for. Moussaka from Ravens and apple cake from my Mormore's recipes. What's Mormore's? What's more? Is that a nickname? That's awesome. What a lovely dinner party. You must have forgotten to send the invitation because I don't think I got it. I don't think I got the invitation. It must have gotten lost in the mail. So have you listened to the podcast episode? This particular one is called Animals in the Alphabet, and I am really excited about it. You can listen to a little tiny clip again below. I posted a little audio clip so you can just hear a little sample of it. And Jennifer said, I love your podcast about language and can't wait for the new book. Haven't had time to listen yet, but will when I can focus. No problem. No problem. Oh, it means grandmother in Danish. My Danish has been getting better, Lisbeth, because we've been watching pretty much only Danish television and film. So tak is the only thing I know in Danish right now. I'm sure I know a couple other words, but tak is pretty much the only one I know. My nails do not look great. They're already chipping, so don't look at my nails. And I can't show you. My left hand is chipping. My right is not yet, but I can't show you my right because it's pinned down by Charlie's body. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, so go check out the new podcast episode. I really want to hear what you think. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your questions. It's basically on how there are letters in our alphabet that have animals in them. So I've done other podcast episodes and talked about the fact that hidden in many of our words, in the origin of many words, there are animals. So for instance, in the word cab, like taxi cab, in the word cab from cabriolet, there's the word for goat. In the word, chivalry, there's a word for horse. In the word, what else can I think of off the top of my head? There are just a lot of animals hidden in the origins of words. So working on the book I'm working on right now, which is called Animal Speak, and it's about all of the ways in which our expressions reflect how we think about animals. One chapter is on animals in the alphabet. So I thought I would share with you in the podcast what I'm working on in this book. So enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, that's so sweet. I have to. Okay, tell me if I say it right. So is it phonetic, or would it be yeg, or would it be yeg? Elskerdig? Is that how you'd say it? You have to help me. You have to write it out phonetically for me because I want to say it right. Thanks, Michelle. You're so sweet. So go check out the Food for Thought podcast. It's the newest one on iTunes and all ways you listen to podcasts, and I want to hear what you think. So I'm going to go as soon as I find out from Lisbeth how I'm supposed to pronounce I love you in Danish, since I only know one word. So tell me if I'm saying it correctly. Well, I hope you guys are all doing well. Bobby says, hi, Colleen, you opened my eyes to the realities of the dairy industry. Thank you. Recently driving through Vermont, I saw rows and rows of kennels, presumably for the baby calves. Yeah, that's what it would have been for. And it made me very sad, for sure. It is very sad. It's incredibly sad. Okay, can I have my arm back? Okay, that's very sad. Okay, now I have my arm, and now Charlie's sinking because I took my arm away from him. Ye Elskadi, is that how you say it? Ye Elskadi, did I say it right? Ye Elskadi. Wow, so the J-E-G is pronounced ye. Ye Elskadi, did I say that right? Tell me if I said that right. Makes sense that the queen of vegan baking would nail perfect Danish. I didn't, did I? I said Jeg Elskerdig. I said it wrong. I don't know my Danish. I only know English, which is, chock full of Scandinavian vocabulary words, but I don't know how to pronounce Danish words. Okay, so really good to see you. Thank you, Lisbeth, for teaching me some Danish. And Jennifer said last night I made 2 of your blueberry cobblers for my mom, my non-vegan family for Sunday dinner. It's a favorite. Thank you. I love that cobbler. It's one of my favorites. Oh my God. Try jeg elsker dig. Oh, okay. So jeg. So like J-E-G. Sorry, I'm having a Danish lesson right now, everybody. So, wait, I just lost you. So, jeg elsker dig, is that how you'd say it? Is that, That's what it looks like. That's what your phonetic spelling looks like. Yai Elskadai. Tell me. Tell me how that looks. I'm taking an education sustainability course, says Valerie, at ASU. And we had a unit on food production and the impact the meat industry has on the environment. That's great. I think we're going to see more and more and more of that. I don't doubt we need it to happen a lot faster. Jeanette says, Colleen, you are beautiful inside and out. Stop it. I love that you're doing a live video. It's like sitting with you in person. How lovely, Jeanette. Well, thank you for joining. It's lovely to sit with you here in person. It was perfect. Really, Elizabeth? Yai Elskadai? Okay, I'm going to practice Yai Elskadai. When my husband comes home, I'm going to say hello, because I don't know how to say hello in Danish. And then I'm going to tell him Yai Elskadai. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so psyched. You just made my night. I'm going to go watch another Danish film. And I listen very closely, but I'm really not picking it up at all. So thank you for your lesson. Okay, I'm going to go check my lentil stew. I'll show you I'll give you some Charlie right now. And then I have to squeeze over because you have to stretch. Okay. Oh, just Charlie. Just Charlie. I know, Charlie, you're not very comfortable. He's like falling into my, my lap. There he is. There he is. What's your problem? His tail is flicking, which means he's not very happy right now. This is Bubba's. This is Bubba's. So there you go. There's Charlie. Beth, I saw your family. What do you mean? Are you talking to me? Hold on, I have to straighten this again and tighten it. Hold on. Sorry, we just read that. Perfect. Hi, Beth. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, Amanda. The Danish lesson is fun. When are you coming to Rowdy Girl Sanctuary in Arlington, Texas? I don't know when I'm going to Texas. I have no answer to that question. But I am going into the kitchen right now. I can answer that, and I'm just taking it one step at a time. So have a wonderful night. Charlie loves you and sends you his love, and I send you all my love and for the animals. Thank you for watching.